Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tower here. So, Ricky Martin, La Vida, Loca. Alright, so that's the only song of Ricky Martin's I know. Apologies if I don't know any others. So, I've been receiving a lot of requests to do this reading, so it's just going to be a quick reading looking into the current situations of Ricky Martin and the alleged allegations his nephew has made against him, saying that they've had a relationship for 7 months. He's gotten a restraining order from Ricky Martin after the 7-month relationship was ended, and he accused Ricky Martin of physical and psychological abuse, saying that Ricky Martin, since the relationship ended, had been calling him incessantly, and he filed this restraining order with the court in Puerto Rico. So, and then I believe as of today or yesterday evening, Ricky Martin's brother Eric Martin came out and said that the nephew was suffering from a lot of, allegedly suffering from mental psychological disorders. So that's what the brother has said, and this is where we are. So we're just going to do a read. So we're just going to do a read into the current situation of Ricky Martin and the nephew, and we're just going to see what goes on. So I have these decks here. I wasn't sure which deck to use. The reason why I felt drawn to do this reading as well is because with Ricky Martin's energy, and look, besides Live La Vida Loca, no, at least I don't know of Ricky Martin. He hasn't been on my radar. I don't know what he's up to. I just don't know. But I remember reading a few weeks ago that he had separated from his partner, and I think it was the partner who had filed a restraining order against him as well. And I remember reading the article and tuning into Ricky Martin's energy and thinking, ooh, this seems messy. You seem all over the place. Like he just had an energy of a disruptive tornado. I remember reading that article back then. And then I think in subsequent weeks, I believe his PA or his publicist, I believe it's his publicist, came out and wants to take him to court, Ricky Martin to court, saying that Ricky Martin owes her $3 million or pounds or whatever the case may be. So it's quite it's quite a lot going on in his energy, and it all seems to be coming wrong at the same time. And interestingly enough, a few weeks or months ago, I had picked up on that same chaos as well. So that's why I felt drawn to do this reading today. Okay, so I'm going to have Ricky, and I'm going to have Ricky Martin's energy, and I'm going to have the nephew's energy, and we're going to see what's going on in the middle. Okay, so Ricky Martin's energy. I may change this deck. I'm being told that I may have to use another deck, but we'll see how we go with this one. Okay, so what's the current situation with Ricky Martin? Here's Spirit Guides. Let us know what is the current situation with Ricky Martin's energy regarding this accusation from his nephew. What is going on? Ooh, Justice. And the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Now, one thing with this Justice card, when you turn it upside down, look what's underneath. And this was the first image that I saw with it. Ricky Martin believes that he hasn't done anything wrong here. He believes that he has not done anything wrong. He is going to try and distance himself from this as much as possible. He is, hang on, let me pick up what's going on with this brother. He is happy for other people to go out and defend him and say this and that for him, but he wouldn't want to get himself messy with this situation. Yeah, but his brother has his back. His brother also believes that he's selling the truth, and the world card underneath. It's almost as if they feel that they're fighting for their lives and his reputation in front of the world is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so let's dig into the brother's energy. So that's interesting. Let's dig into the brother's energy as well. Not the brother, sorry, the nephew. The nephew, I beg your pardon, the nephew's energy. Let's dig into the nephew's energy. Let's do that again. The nephew's energy, let's tap into the nephew's energy. Who has brought these allegations? The nephew's energy has brought these allegations. There are conversations about his mental health and so on. Is that true? Let us know what the current situation here is. Five of Wands. Okay, let me just get one more card to clarify this Five of Wands before I let you guys know what this is. Clarify the Five of Wands here. Clarify. Yeah, thought so. Clarify the Five of Wands here and the Two of Swords. Clarify the Five of Wands and the Two of... I saw the Devil card also. I just saw the Devil card. Okay, let me just get one more card, guys, and I'll tell you what I'm seeing. This would be a very short reading after all. Bam. This is going to be a short reading, meaning that, sorry guys, but the nephew, there is truth in that the nephew is not all the way mentally there. The nephew is not all the way mentally there. This is someone who has a lot. This Five of Wands, and when you have Five of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Cups, and you have the High Priestess, not to mention the Seven of Cups, and the family with the Ten of Pentacles. Yep, something's not all the way there. And mentally, this is confirming that mentally he's not all the way there. And this is alleged, is what I'm saying. It's almost as if he has split personality disorder. I'm also being told with this card as well, with regard to the nephew, that he's come from a past and a background of a lot of contention. And allegedly, because I know he's Ricky Martin's family, but there's something about, I don't know whether I'm being told the phrase, his side of the family, where there is a lot of contention, a lot of, dare I say, abuse, there is just something going on with this, with a lot of people fighting. Here, fighting for your voice to be heard. This is a lot of fighting and anger within himself, anger towards other people. There's a lot of chaos and disruption and all of that in his mind. He is not seeing reality or things clearly. This person is blindfolded. Their heart chakra is closed. There is something that, I'm being told the word trigger, like there is something of late that has triggered him, that has left him feeling very desolate, very torn up, is what I'm being told. Now the High Priestess card here and the Seven of Cups. This Seven of Cups is what I'm really interested in. This Seven of Cups really sealed the deal for me, because the Seven of Cups shows me someone who is quite confused, who doesn't have, like, they can't get their story right. Right? 1 minute it's this, the next minute it's that, the next minute it's the other. And this is a very daydreaming sort of card. Whenever I'm reading for Britney Spears, I always get the Seven of Cups with her. And as a matter of fact, remember I said at the very beginning that I wanted to use another deck? This is the deck that my spirit guides wanted me to use. And this is the deck that I use for Britney Spears and for Wendy Williams. This and for Biden. This is my mental deck. Like when people aren't allegedly mentally there, this is the deck I use, and it really speaks when they're not mentally there. And this at the beginning was the deck that they were telling me to use. So this is Britney Spears, Biden, and Wendy Williams deck. You know, it's like he is not 1 minute he thinks something is perfect, the next minute he has a problem with it. And it seems, there we go. Look, I'm shuffling for him. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. This is Britney's card. We've gotten the Seven of Cups twice here for this nephew. This is someone who, while everybody is looking and paying attention to reality, they're in a dream world. They're off in a dream world somewhere. And they really believe in their reality. That's what I'm saying. And here we go again with the Page of Pentacles. There was something about his upbringing that was really, really rough. And again here, Page of Cups, he's relatively young. He's quite a young, mentally rather young as well. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who hit on Ricky Martin. Wouldn't be surprised. Because this shows love going on there. This shows some sort of relationship. Whether it's alleged or not, in his mind, this nephew's mind, he believed that there was a relationship happening or something went on, and he gave his love in that sort of romantic way to Ricky Martin. Yikes. Okay, so let's go back to Ricky Martin and let's get some, let's get some more energy for Ricky Martin. Because he has the Justice card here. So Justice being on his side. He has the Queen of Swords. So he has some pretty strong cards. So with Justice and Queen of Swords, it talks about truth coming on. It talks about discernment. It talks about him working behind the scenes and putting that in order. What else could we pick up on Ricky Martin's energy? Because I was seeing a lot of chaos, which is what I had mentioned beginning. What's that chaos about? What is this about Ricky Martin's energy? He's quite sensitive, Ricky Martin, as well. Temperance. This is what I was saying about the brother. They're currently working to try and soften this chaos. Because when you drop a bomb like that, the way the nephew did, also what I'm being told intuitively just now, is that there are lots of people in the nephew's air. That is another, we have the Seven of Cups twice, and that's another reason for the Seven of Cups. A lot of people have gotten in his air, and a lot of people may be using the nephew as puppet strings. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a marionette and a puppet to drive things. And it's like on the Ricky Martin side, they're desperately, with the Temperance card, trying to do damage control. This is an ominous card. This Nine of Cups wanted to come out. Okay, let's see what else is going on with Ricky Martin's energy. I want to go into his other lawsuits, like the lawsuit says separation from his partner, and he has the High Priestess as well. Whew. This is what I said. This nephew feels that something was going on. Both of them have the High Priestess, and I've used different decks. Guys, sorry, please don't shoot the messenger. When I first shuffled, I said I was looking at the Justice card. Now, Justice card always means things are going to go your way. But I was looking at this devious energy under the card. The fact that these two sides have managed to get the High Priestess and two different decks, something allegedly went down. Either someone, and they both know it, right? Now, what is under question, there was something, whether it's someone interpreting it as something that it wasn't, or someone having feelings but didn't go that further. So I'll give you a scenario. This is the scenario they're giving me. It's sort of like if one person is flirting with another person, right? They're just flirting, they're just talking. And they're giving that person a lot of special attention. But they don't quite cross that line, but they get very close. And the intention is there, and they get very close, but they don't quite do it. But on the other person's side, they believe, we're there. We're in a relationship, it's happening, it's sort of that sort of thing that's going on. This is a very smokes and mirrors. I'm surprised the Moon card hasn't come up here yet. It's a very smokes and mirrors sort of energy. Three of Cups. I feel that with this Three of Cups, that's the energy that's going on at the moment. There's a lot of fear over how this is going to impact his career and his monies, because it's started to happen already. They needed to get in front of this. So there's a mini celebration happening in terms of that story going out, you know, like he has the mental disorder and that sort of thing. So there is that celebration happening. However, this Hermit energy and this Five of Pentacles, yeah, that's telling me, it's almost, it's telling me that he's begun hang on a minute. Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. Thank you. Right, thank you. That's what I was trying to figure out. Give me that. That's what I was saying. I told you I was waiting for that Moon card. There we go. So what they're just doing now is damage control in the background, which makes sense. It makes sense for them to do that. Okay. So what we want to do is find out what the situation is between them and what we could expect in the immediate future. So what's the situation between them, and what can we expect in the immediate future now? There is something on Ricky Martin's side that they don't want to get out. With that, with this Moon card, there is some information, there is something that they do not want to get out. Either by next week or the end of this month, we may hear some of it, but we wouldn't hear the full story. Or what I'm being told is that there's a situation where his camp may put out something that's a partial truth, but not the full truth, by way of doing a smoke and mirror or cloak and dagger to throw people off a particular scent. That's Ricky Martin's side. Okay. So what's the energy between them and what's coming up in the immediate future? Let's do what's coming up in the immediate future. I don't want this to be long, and we're 17 minutes already. What's coming up in the immediate future? What's coming up in the immediate future? They're going to try. Okay, what I'm picking up here is that there is something, yes, that's it. There is something with regards to these two sides of the family. And I think it's like, you know, when you have the good side of the family and the bad side of the family, or something along those lines, don't quote me, but that's what I'm seeing. His camp are going to try to make an offer, like a monetary offer, or they're going to try negotiations, or they're going to try with this Knight of Wands in the background to sort of piece things over. That's what they're going to try and do. They're going to try to offer money as well for this. It's almost as if it's like, this is the person, sorry about that noise, this is the person who brings in the money. This is like, why are you pulling this person down? Let's as a family come together. Let's take care of this in-house. This shouldn't have gotten out of hand. It shouldn't have gotten this far. It's like, I just see a lot of offers being made to this nephew. Offers of money, offers of other things, offers of just talking, just trying to soothe him over. Just trying to, what else? That's what I'm seeing that's going on here in the immediate future. But like, this nephew ain't having any of it. But a lot of people are trying to speak to the nephew to, yeah, there we go, Nine of Pentacles. You know, that they're going to be offering them or that side of the family a lot of money. I'm being told that Ricky Martin has Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. There's just a lot of money that they're just going to throw at this situation. I'm being told that Ricky Martin has, I'm being told the phrase nasty streak. I'm just being told that phrase. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else is. Yep. There is something mental health does feature. Now, if it was a matter of them using his mental health as an excuse, it wouldn't feature this strongly. Mental health on his side is featuring quite strongly. All right, so yeah. Anything else? Any final messages? Yep, in the next few weeks, like either end of this week, next 2 weeks, there's going to be really, they're going to get my words out, they're going to be really taking some swift action to seal this and put this to bed. However, what I'm still hearing, they can potentially put it to bed, because we have a 9 here. They can potentially put this to bed. But as I said with this case, oh my gosh, these people in the ATL, TI and Tiny, if anyone remembered my TI and Tiny reading, I did say at one point that it would be, I predicted it correctly, that they would get off scot-free and they would pay a lot of these women off or that sort of thing. But there was a small, slim chance that someone may want to take it to the court or a higher court. I'm picking up something similar here. There's going to be a lot of pressure to put a muzzle on this nephew. There's going to be a lot of pressure. And I think even some of the nephew's family, there we go with the hermit, they're going to do something with him. They're going to make this go away, basically, is what I'm picking up here. They're going to really be trying their best to make this go away. And there's a lot of money that's just being chucked at these people, because incest, to be fair, is not something you want, man. They're going to be chucking a lot of money to make this go away, number one, and number two, for Ricky Martin to do whatever he needs to do to bring this situation to bed. And I feel that it's almost there. Negotiations and so on have been happening in the background, and I think for Ricky it's going to be, yeah, things are going to eventually go in his favor. How, with regards to his nephew, I think they're going to get his nephew under wraps, but the damage to Ricky Martin has already been done with this 7 of Pentacles. Okay, should I go into, I'm not going to go into the this woman, his publicist. I'm not going to go into his publicist. I wanted this to be a short reading. If anything, if we need to go into the publicist, I will do another reading. Chances are he may settle with her and all, although what I'm being told is that she definitely wants her day in court. You know what? I want to do another reading into, I just want to pull a few cards to wrap this up, into Ricky Martin's energy. Who is he? What type of person is Ricky Martin? That's what I want to know. What type of person is he? What type of person is Ricky Martin? Ooh, all right. He's a very, okay, so what his publicist was saying about him and the way he operates, there's some truth to it. There is some truth to it. Family is very important to him, though. Family is important. And his children, I believe he has 2 children. Yeah, family is really important. But he likes to exercise and wield his authority and let people know it. This Ace of Swords is letting me know, if you are not for him, he will happily cut you out and blank you. He could also hold a grudge, is what I'm picking up with that Ace of Swords energy. Okay, what else with Ricky Martin's energy? He is very talented and he's very good with his money as well. Is what, yeah, this is this sort of energy I was picking up. Look at this energy really carefully. This is that, you remember I was saying about this publicist, he does have a mean streak. He does abuse his power and abuse his authority. It's almost like from where he came from, he did good, but he is very talented. Okay, I'm going to end on this. You know, and I'm saying this allegedly, you know, there are some people who could be very talented and so good at what they do and so good at putting on a veneer. But as beautiful as that veneer and as beautiful as they could, their good side is, their bad side is equally as bad. That's what I'm picking up here. He can have a really mean side to him. and he knows how to wield his power, his authority, his looks, his charisma. He knows how to wield it well. But he is a family person. He's a family man. He loves his family, his children particularly. He loves. One more. Interesting. Living La Vida Loca. He could hold a grudge. That's what I said at the beginning with that Ace of Swords. He could really, really hold a grudge. So when you were talking about him, and look at this Judgment card really carefully. There was some point in his past where he did go off the rails with a lot of drinking and, what should I say, substance overindulgence. There was a point in his past where he went a bit off kilter with that, but I have a feeling that's no more. Like the Six of Cups energy is telling me here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that again. This is what I was talking about, him and overindulgence. It's almost as if what I pick up with this energy right now and him, this is almost like his spiritual awakening. You know, where you have the perfect storm of everything coming around you at once to shake up your energy, to wake you up, to really put you on that path of what you're fortunate to have so much, and it's, are you living your life purpose to the fullest? And that's what is happening here. I say this with a heavy allegedly, but there are so many stories with this Five of Swords and Justice card. It's almost as if the nephew is going to aim but miss, but there are lots of other stories bubbling under the surface about Ricky Martin. All right, we will see whether they come through. So that's why when it comes to him and his partner, and then him and his publicist, the publicist, it does appear from these cards to be saying the truth, and that's why she wants her day in court. That's a publicist. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. There's a lot that's going to be coming out in the press in recent days and weeks, so we'll see. Okay, see you guys in future readings. Bye for now.